What's up, everyone? Welcome to differentbrains.com. I'm your host, Mike Nickas, and you're watching The Week in Neurodiversity. To kick this week off, Lena Dunham demonstrates yoga poses to help with anxiety.
It's literally like kind of the most natural thing in the world. Like it's something that you would literally see like a baby squat down and do, and it makes you feel really safe and also energized, and it's a really great thing to do when you have a moment of extreme like stress or challenge in your decision making. It's a way to like enter a private space that you might need to like move through whatever you're experiencing.
Next up, a University of Ottawa professor has found that a blood test could possibly lead to treating depression.
And the findings could revolutionize how depression is treated.
Pierre Blier is part of a nationwide research team called CanBind, studying the brainwaves, genes, even the behavior of patients with depression. They're looking for distinct biological markers that can readily link an individual with a successful therapy. The goal is that someday perhaps something as simple as a blood test can save years of trial and error and thousands of lives.
Lifehacker.com discusses how sleep restriction therapy can help those with insomnia.
What if I told you that if you want to fall asleep faster, sleep better, and sleep longer, then you first have to sleep less? This is the premise of the aptly named sleep restriction therapy. Used by professionals to treat some of the most extreme cases of insomnia, the goal is to deprive a person time in bed in order to improve sleep efficiency. And with results indicating twice the effectiveness of other sleep hygiene therapies, sleep restriction therapy most definitely has a solid track record to back up its recommendation.
Let's move over to Australia, where a man with autism has made a business out of turning old cricket equipment into pieces of art.
We hope they will be all auctioned off and we can raise enough money that will potentially allow William to set up a small business. So the idea of the business is to allow Will to have that option to sustain his future and look after himself, and at the same time inspire other families, inspire other young people to the possibilities of what could be with your disabilities. Because what we've always seen in William is his ability.
To finish this episode, we have two heartwarming stories from Valentine's Day that are taking the world by storm. First, a first grade student with Asperger's bought candygrams for the entire student body.
He went to his piggy bank and he asked if he had enough money to send a candygram to every child in the school. And he did.
The candygram sales will buy buddy benches for the school. If a child is feeling lonely, they sit on the bench and it will signal to a student or teacher that they need someone to play with. JD has Asperger's and sometimes prefers to keep to himself. But on this day, he wanted to let everyone know they were loved.
And finally, over in Ohio, a student with Down syndrome received a special Valentine's Day surprise from a childhood friend.
Out of all the girls at Hilliard-Davidson High School, Natalie Gehring never expected to be the center of a Valentine's Day surprise.
Natalie, you were one of the most beautiful women I have ever met. I want to know if you would be my Valentine today.
In front of the entire school, senior David Hoyle asked Natalie to be his one and only Valentine.
I thought I'd do something special for her because my friends were like, oh, she doesn't have a Valentine or anything. So I was like, I'll ask her to be my Valentine.
And while you're here at differentbrains.com, be sure to check out our other series, Exploring Different Brains with Dr. Hacky Reitman. That wraps it up for this episode. Which story caught your eye the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, you keep advocating, and we'll keep bringing the news.